welcome to episode 3. I
Everyday
am your
grind,
gracious
everyday
host, Booney.
hustle.
This is another episode of the Doughboy'z playlist. This one is entitled The Trap. Yeah, that's right, The Trap. I'm about to bring to you 5 songs that was bumping in every neighborhood when them boys hustling, doing what they got to do in that era when it was that music was hitting hard, beating in every Crown Vic, every Buck Chevy, everything, just beating that bitch down, you dig? So these songs right here ain't in no particular order because they kind of hard to put in order because this selection is serious, you dig? Man, so we gonna start off with Trap or Die Jeezy. Man, when this hit, I first heard this track in 2004, 2005. Yeah, my dog Trevor. This was in Charleston, freshman year, Garrett Academy of Technology. In the morning, we walking through the hallways, going to the lockers. My dog Trevor came to me with this mixtape. He was like, B, I knew you ain't on this here. Because I'm still bumping Boosie. I'm bumping Boosie heavy. So he bring me this mixtape, Trap or Die. DJ John presents Gangsta Grills. I'm like, who the hell is this? He said, man, this young Jeezy, this boy out of Atlanta, boy. So I'm like, all right. So I think Dog let me hold it. He let me hold the mixtape. That way we had them big ass CD player then. And you would never see me slipping without my CD player. Music always playing. So I listened to that bit the whole English class, first period, the whole English class. When I hear that Trap or Die come on, cause I believe that mixtape, that's the one that had Trap or Die, Air Forces, and all that. So when that Trap or Die came on, bruh, boy, that shit had me gone. That's how I know Jeezy had a fan, and you couldn't tell me shit about Jeezy after that. That beat hit on a different type of level. I still gotta figure out who did that beat. I'm not sure if it was Shawty Red or not. It might be a little before Shawty Red, but that beat was something serious, boy. And I believe goddamn well, boy, Jeezy had a fan after that, bruh. Shit, if you know me, you know, shit, I put Jeezy above everyone in Atlanta, bruh. They know that. They know that. I fuck with other Atlanta artists, dog, but Jeezy always come first when it come to that trap era. Even though T.I. put it on, or whatever I say, T.I. put it on, but Jeezy hopped on that bitch and elevated that motherfucker. Cause he motivated young niggas like me, young chants like me. Like, everybody must say they trapping, but then you can also have a different lane of trap. You dig? You ain't always got to touch snow, you ain't always got to touch green. But as long as you got that hustler's mentality to get that paper, you ain't no suck out here. You could run the game, you could run the street game, but you ain't got to play the street game life, you dig? You did. So man, that's number one. Number two, I'm gonna take it back. So I'm gonna take it back on you. This one, the OGs that I was raised upon, them boys used to be out there pumping that. That's when we used to ride in the Suzuki Jeep around the gardens. OGs used to bump that UGK. That tell me something good on that Shaka Khan sample. When Pimp C come on that bit, dog, you know Pimp C, boy. I know a lot of y'all niggas don't know, boy. That's my alter ego right there, dog. When that Pimp C hopping up, one to the trigger, two on the front, three, big brother, four. Man, that shit there. Every time I hear that track, till this day, Deontay Wilder voice, nigga, till this day, I'm bumping that bit, dog, like I'm in that Suzuki. Pocket full of stones. Dope boy nut. Hundreds on the outside, fives and ones in the middle. That's how we rockin', nigga. Yeah, man, that tell me something good on that Shaka Khan sample. You know that was a Pimp C sample. You know, Pimp C picked that because Bum was always the artist, the MC. Pimp C, or he'll tell you he don't rap. He make country rap tunes. You know what I'm saying? You talk to official UGK alumni, you dig. He make country rap tunes. How he sling the words to make them rhyme together, and Bun gonna come and give you a hot 16 from the jump. Even though that song is like a slow, it's like a slow type groove, cause you supposed to ride in your, back then it was either Suzuki Jeep, or the Cadillac, that Fleetwood, cause you know we down south, so you know we ride smooth down here. But that Suzuki Jeep, everybody had one of them motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't know why, but I still don't see the appeal in that bitch. But them boy been down here riding in that, and I'm right there in the passenger seat, dog. Probably in the most dangerous places in Charleston, bro. But I'm riding around with these OGs, dog. Yeah, man. But then that UGK track, man, that shit they beat heavy, boy. In any system. Till this day, bro. That's how you know Pimp C was a mastermind behind that production, bro. Cause any UGK song without major electronics, mostly instruments, because Pimp used to play a lot of instruments. So that's why you hear a lot of that old Temptation bass line, them organs and all that shit. That shit damn near magical, you dig? So yeah, man, tell me something good, UGK, man. That one they take me back, dog. When they take me back. So number 3, Doughboy'z T.I. I believe that is the official introduction to trap music, man. See, me personally, I wouldn't have known nothing about T.I. if it wasn't for my cousin Lamar. Because this man, and my brother Easy. Because both of them went and bought the CD because, boy, I believe both of them been in Florida at the time. And me personally, you know, my music palette all over the place. But they've been to Florida and they got their hands on, I believe, trap music. And my cousin, and they like 2 different songs off the album. See, my cousin Lamar, that nigga was bumping Be Easy, cause he more of a eclectic type nigga, you dig? So that Be Easy, he like songs with messages in them, more than that Goody Mob vibe. I know your vibe, nigga, you dig? You got that soul food might be playing right now at your crib, you dig? My brother Easy, see, he a live wire. So he might be bumping goddamn either trap music or he might be bumping 24s. Anything was a bumping that bring attention to us at the time. Bring attention to him at the time. So there's 2 different levels. So when I come down to Florida for the summer, we riding with grandma. You hearing both sides of the CD. So one day I'm riding with grandma to the store, CD in the CD player. So I'm listening to the CD until she tell me to take it out because it's too much cursing. So I'm around there, I'm soaking the CD up. I'm like, damn, boy, this shit ain't banging. So for me listening to trap music, I had to go back and listen to Doughboy'z. Because I don't believe Doughboy'z was on that trap music. It might have been. I gotta do my Googles, you dig? But Doughboy'z, I went back and listened to Doughboy'z. Back then it was before LimeWire. Real Player. Ooh, I might just date myself right there, boy. That Real Player. Do your Googles on that. Before we had, it was Real Player / Windows Music Player, Windows Media Player. Before we had all them iTunes and all the other jive ass shit, that we've been listening to on our music, bro. Take about 45 days to load up one damn video. And that shit be chopped and screwed like a motherfucker, you did. But yeah, man, Doughboy'z, man, when I heard Tip and I heard that flow, I'm like, damn, boy, Shawty rocking this shit. Because you could barely understand what the fuck he's saying because you had to be one of them real Atlanta niggas to understand what the fuck Tip is saying. But once you start listening to the music, you start picking up on every little thing. Then everything become clear. Cause in Atlanta, they got their own damn near language, like how we got in Charleston. You did. It ain't quite English, but it's English. Except they got that Atlanta twang to it, just like how we get you gullah. But we speak in English, but we got our dialect to it. You know what I mean? It's a twist. It's like, you know what I mean? It's a twist. You did. But yeah, man, Doughboy'z in the trap. That shit hit hard, boy. Till this day, I still bam that too. So I mean, shit. Probably when I get me another old school dog, that might be one. I'm gonna put an old school in that bit. Old school CD deck. Put an MP3 player in that motherfucker, dog. Yeah, y'all remember them shit. MP3 player. I had about 30,000 damn songs in that bitch, dog. Just riding through the city. Riding through the city, windows down. Standing tall. Giraffe pussy. You did. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, another one that had the streets on fire. On fire. Like you know, I'm recording this during the verses between the champ. I'm already calling him the champ right now. You did. I'm calling him the champ. The verse between Guwap and the Snowman. You already know. I already know the Snowman bringing it home, dog. Snowman bringing it home. But when Gucci dropped this goddamn track on that DVD, that's when everybody making them Hood Affairs DVD. And you got to go on, I think it might be before World Star. Early YouTube days. You be able to watch the whole goddamn DVD on there. But you could also buy the DVD from the barbershop. Cause that we used to do. We used to buy the DVDs from the barbershop. The Hood Affairs, the Hood, the Bum Fights, the the flicks. Barbershop, if you go to a real barbershop, them niggas selling DVDs in that motherfucker, dog. Better believe it. Better believe it. So, I forget who the hell it was who bought that DVD, dog. But Gucci Man was walking up in that bitch with the Bart Simpson chain on, surrounded by bloods. And that nigga used to do a song before every little excerpt. And that motherfucker did that My Kitchen, bro. Don't nobody fuck with My Kitchen. Bought an old school and a set on sixes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. If Gucci play that motherfucker, which I seriously think he should, if he trying to win, he should play that bit. But I think he gonna slip up. Cause he too busy trying to X him out early. So he gonna play the truth. He gonna play the truth. If you play the truth, bro, shit might go down. Cause boy, look yeah. It gonna be a long night for the Snowman, boy. If that boy play the truth, boy. Cause I don't see how Jeezy gonna bounce back from that. Jeezy been a bunch of shit, but somebody might get hurt. Yeah, man. But back what I was saying, dog, when that kid, my kitchen, having Gucci had the summer on lock. That when Walker first hit the thing. Wu Kid, Slim Duncan. All them boys been introduced on that shit. That when what the boy name was? I can't think of the boy name. Nicky been on that bitch. I know that, but early Nicky. Early Nicky been on there. Yeah. But somebody that spit out. Frenchie. Frenchie spit that old weak ass freestyle on that Gucci looking at that nigga like, why this nigga just did that shit? Old weak ass freestyle nigga. But he started coming up with some hard ass songs though. But that freestyle my weak as shit though. I don't even know why Huddersfield still put that shit on there. But they did. Yeah, man. But them some great ass times, dog. That been that black tea time, boy. We used to go to them motherfucking clubs. Black tea down, black tea, Air Force Ones with the big ass fitted cap. Then you feeling jiggy. Feeling jiggy, dog. You go in that bit with your white tee and your multicolored forces with the fitted cap to match. That was the deal, boy. As long as you got them forces on, them jaboos and the t-shirt and the hat, boy, you was the nigga, boy. And you sometimes you ain't have to throw the hat on, dog. You got the Nike headband or the NBA headband on. Shit, boy. You leaving out that bitch with a couple numbers. Them big ass jabot pockets, you should be leaving with a lot of numbers. But that was the costume, as you can call it. That was the costume back then, bruh. Shit, boy, them jabots, that's history right there, bruh. Them shit that made so much comebacks, dog, it ain't even funny. But them one with the strap, that shit, they changed the culture. The one with the straps. And nobody can flex that bitch like how my cousin and my brother did them bitches, dog. Them niggas used to go back and forth when it come to the jabots, dog. Till my cousin get that army check. Then that nigga just took off on the nigga with them shit. That nigga had one for the whole month. That nigga could switch your bulls for the whole goddamn month. Shout out, nigga. Yeah, man. That trap music era, man, that shit was sick, dog. Cause no matter what you was doing, this shit remind me of a Cat Williams joke. On American Hustle, Cat Williams. And he be talking about Rick Ross hustling. That's an honorary mention too. He ain't a part of the list. Probably if I do a top 10, but he ain't a part of this list today. But that's an honorary mention. But he was talking about, it don't matter what you doing, bro. You be working in the library, flipping them burger at Burger King, shit, whatever, and just shopping when you know you got $15 in your pocket, like you about to put $200 worth of grocery in your buggy. Boy, you hear them songs come on, bro. Whatever you doing, that shit gonna elevate wherever the hell you doing, dog. And I've been in high school during this era. And, bruh, just hearing them songs on the way to school, dog, it pump you up. It keep you on your toes. That's why that's why I was spitting so much game at an early age. Cause I learned the game at an early age. So my wordplay was so serious when it come to everything that I do. Cause me personally, I always been a quiet nigga, but observant, sitting back, you dig? But me listening to them songs give me the courage to speak up. To speak up and let myself be heard. See me, I always like to be the cool nigga on the corner. Want to be seen. Cause I always been told the loudest nigga in the room is usually the dumbest nigga in the room. Which I still live by that till this day, don't get me wrong. Cause I still ain't the live wire. I still I like to say the bird, got the bird's eye view scope and everything. But when I speak, my words are taken more seriously. You dig? Because I don't speak much, but when I speak the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you, God. You dig? You know what I mean? So just hearing that music, it's like a motivation. It's like a battery in your pack. Battery in your back. You dig? Because, like, them songs, they motivated Speaking for the niggas who in the trap, who moving them things, you know. You know me, nigga. I ain't no motherfucking snitch, so I ain't dropping no names, but you niggas know who you be. You did. You did. And this history anyway. I sit there and I been in them environments and them niggas bamming them music, and seeing how them transactions going, seeing how them things moving like clockwork, Then seeing them arrows hit the corner, then everybody spread. You did. But man, this is motivation. So that's another reason why I still pick Jeezy as the top of the throne when it comes to the trap shit. Even though T.I.'s the inventor, you dig? But me personally, I put Jeezy on top of that throne because he motivated them streets. And he stuck to that. Always dug motivation. Dug motivation, bro. Pick yourself up from where you at to get to where you want to go. Know what I mean? And stay true to yourself at all times, dog. Don't switch up for nobody. Stay true to yourself. You can't fake being real. I said that backwards. Yeah. I said that backwards. Yes. Well, y'all niggas know what the fuck I mean. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You got to stay true to whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't keep, and there's a message out there to them youngsters, dog, because y'all being raised by IG, Instagram. Take a picture, click. You get 3 likes, you deleting your shit. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by OGs, dog. No social media. So I was raised by standards and morals. You know what I mean? You stand on what you say. But if you say you gonna do something, you better do it. Because them OGs gonna check you, boy. And that's what we missing these days. We missing them OGs. And me officially, at the age I'm at now, I consider myself as an OG because I'm giving so much gains to everybody under me. If you younger than me, I'm giving you game every time I see you, even if you ask for it or not. I'm going to shoot you something to have you thinking like, oh, shit. And everybody who know me, they know that's 100%. I'm going to give you game just for you to something to marinate. Now, it may not hit you then, but you going to hit me back on the next time you see me. You be like, damn, B, you was right, cuz. And even if you don't know me, if you see me lurking on Instagram and I see you on the timeline, you doing something stupid, I can shoot you. I can like, yo, hey, you tripping? Take that shit off there. Cause people watching you, take that shit off there. You know what I'm saying? People watching you. You gotta walk right out here, man. We got too many targets on our back for you to go ahead and put another target on there voluntarily. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, tighten up. But back to the music, dude. That's a little free game for you, dog. I'll charge you for the next one. I mean, so the last song is Lil Boosie, Soft or Hard. That gotta be 2006 badass album. Another song on the DVD, Lil Boosie Badass DVD. So everybody on Zoom. Yeah, Zoom. Because they had the video, because Young dropping, bubbling. So G's got, Jesus. Boosie done going through Jock on the track. Everybody go Zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. So, okay, I see how that going. So, me personally, I've been on my little trapping thing here with the music. Had on this LimeWire era now. Everybody asking for that badass album. So me, I go look for the track list. Night, I downloading every song I see on the trap list. So that song stuck out to me. I like Soft or Hard. And I remember watching the Badass DVD. And the Badass DVD, it had the instrumental, but they ain't had Boosie rapping on it. So when I hear the instrumental, I be like, oh shit, that's that song right here. It's that song right here. So when I hear that, I listen to the song. Mm, mm, mm. Dum, dum, dum. Beat mesmerizing. Killing it. I think most of that beat. So, but Mouse been always a fool in them beats, boy. So, this that Cool J era then. Everybody been that Cool J shit then. Big ass 6X t-shirts and TC 6X goddamn collar shirts and colorful shit and all that. But when I hear that Soft or Hard, dog, me personally, that's the hardest song on that Badass album. To me, my opinion. I still bang that till this day. Boy, when I used to bang that shit, driving to school, and everybody they looking at me like, well, this the only song that nigga listening to on the way here. I had the fucking old school Ford Temple 95. Ford Temple. And that bitch had speakers in it like a motherfucking. That shit sounded like a Bose in that bitch. I don't know why the speakers were so damn good in there. But boy, when I used to hit the scene and when I used to leave, I used to turn that bitch all the way up and down the window and let people know I leaving and I coming. And then that bitch ain't no motherfucking power window. And you gotta roll that bitch down. So I'm in that bitch. If I even pull up, I'm rolling every window down in that bitch. So people can hear me leave out that bitch. And bruh, everybody asks me when I come back the next days and whatnot, bro, what song was that you listened to? What boost? I said, bro, you got the CD? He was like, yeah. I said, listen to Soft or Hard, dog. That's the song right there. See, and that's another thing. For me being on my LimeWire hustle, I've been able to put people on the tracks because I always had a different ear. I don't never follow the crowd. When I hear new music, I always set the tune. You know what I'm saying? Just like when let me bounce back to the Jesus situation. When Jeezy hit, everybody pretty much gravitated towards that Air Forces. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to Trap or Die because that's the damn title of the mixtape. So I'm listening to Trap or Die. And I believe it been over there. And then Air Forces used to fade off on the video. But over there too was on that Trap or Die too. We getting money over here. What it do, pimpin'? Yeah, that shit there. So when that Trap or Die hit, I used to listen to Trap or Die more than I used to listen to Air Forces. Then eventually that shit switched. I don't know why it switched, but probably because I started wearing Air Forces more. And like you can walk 1,000 miles in my Air Forces. Then shit, I started killing my Willie D game. Killing everything Willie D. I've been on that shit before. But I elevated that motherfucker when that song came on. Down my little homie back home, Shaquille. That nigga used to do the little customizing joints. You to the little peel and sticker shit off for your forces. And that nigga used to put your street sign on your shoe and all on your dicky suit and all that shit there, so motherfuckers know where you been from. That nigga been a dog with that shit too, boy. I wonder what's up, my nigga, dog. I ain't seen my nigga in a minute. But yeah, man. But that nigga been a dog with that shit. But yeah, that shit there, that back to that them songs they put. That's a piece of history. Cause these songs, dog, is like I said, they put a pattern in your back to motivate whatever the hell you doing. Even though it has a negative connotation, cause all these niggas are they serving, well, was serving, or at least in the song they serving. You dig? But you can base these songs onto everyday lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? Trap or die don't mean basically you gotta go out there and serve 17 bricks. And then if you don't get them bitches off, you meet your demise. You know what I mean? Trap or die can mean, nigga, go work your 9 to 5. And if you don't fulfill your 9 to 5, nigga, you getting fired. You know what I'm saying? Dope boys on the trap can mean more than you and 7 of your niggas on the block serving them break. And y'all just chilling right there. It could be 7 you and your business partners in the room putting together a major business plan to go own a Fortune 500 company. You dig? And my kitchen could be you, can be more than you in the kitchen cooking up some folk. I mean, it could be you in your office writing blueprints to build a goddamn building or some shit, or bettering yourself in some sort of way. Just motivation. These songs, they breed motivation. You don't have to take everything so literally when it comes to these songs. You know what I'm saying? Now, you could take it how you want it. But me personally, just to give you some more free game, take these messages, like these songs that they're giving you, and use it to a positive advantage. You know what I'm saying? Jehovah always said, I did that so you ain't got to do it. And look where he at now. You know what I mean? So you seen what the generation before did, so you can do what you can do now. So why waste your time to go backwards? When you already ahead. If you already won in the race, why turn around and run the other way? Don't make any sense. They ain't hate on the man for passing. Because that's what I'm seeing these days. You on the right track, then you do some dumb shit because either you influenced by something, somebody done put some dumb shit in your head, or you trying to impress some gal. But you already on the right track. They put some dumb shit in your head. Now you turn around, run another way. Now you see your homeboy or somebody you know run past you because you ran the other way. Now all of a sudden, he your ops. He your op now. Nigga you grew up with, he your op. Now what you gonna do? You feel like Annie in your heart now. You feel animosity in your heart. Shit, I've been doing the same thing he doing. Why he going farther than me? So now you turning around trying to run your race. He much farther than you now. Because you turn around to run the other way to press somebody else. He on his own, he in his own lane. So what else you think you gonna do? What else you think you gonna do to try to stop him? You could try to take him out the game completely. Know what I mean? Now that's 2 lives gone on some dumb shit because of some dumbass choice that you made instead of thinking about yourself. Instead of thinking about yourself, you trying to impress the streets. Now this nigga, this the nigga that you've been telling everything you know about. This nigga running the race with you. You turn around, run the other way. You take him out thinking that you gonna win the race now. Now some niggas that both of y'all don't even know win the race. Get the girl that influenced you. Now she on that nigga side. And he got the bag too. That's exactly what I'm noticing right now, what's happening in this game. It's a lot of hate in this game right now. It's not even about the music. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to do. We need to get back to making good music and celebrating these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? As you can see, this year has been crazy. Crazy. So we couldn't go nowhere. So everybody should be in the stew baking up something. Everybody should be in the stew baking up something. So yeah, man. This was episode 3, titled Trap Music. I am your gracious host, Booney, and this is the Doughboy'z playlist. Thank you for listening.